Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your November 2018 mid-month general readings. Thank you for joining us here today. Welcome to anyone who may be new to the channel. Always thank you for those of you who continue to follow my YouTube channel for all your likes, shares, subscribes, and those of you who take the time to send in your feedback and comments. Much appreciated. And a big thank you to all of my clients out there, both regular and new. Always for keeping me so occupied and busy with personal one-on-one readings. It's an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you. If any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, live or recorded, and you've never read with me before or you've forgotten the information, you can get more details and contact info by clicking on the little About button that you'll find on my YouTube channel's homepage, or you can click on the description bar of any of the videos that I post. Please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you and set up a reading as quickly as possible. Turnaround time is usually pretty timely. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. So I work pretty diligently with your schedule to get you a reading as quickly as possible. I do a wide variety of readings of all different types and lengths in all the main areas of life. So if you're interested, send me an email and we will go from there. For fast answers to the quick, easy questions, you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also provided. All right, let's move right into this. This reading is for the air sign of Aquarius, our lovely Aquarians, for the remainder of November 2018. So we're looking at the last couple of weeks of November here. I am recording these around the 10th and 11th. For additional clarification, if you know your rising and moon sign, it's worth it to check out those videos as well. General readings can always resonate a little differently for everybody watching. So it's a good idea to watch your rising and moon if you know them. And forgive my hoarseness. I'm currently based in Northern California, and we have, once again, fires going on here, and the air quality is bad, and I've noticed it's making me a bit hoarse, a little froggy, so pardon my clearing my throat periodically. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what's in store for you for the remainder November 2018. We have the world, a lot of cycles ending and completion, pushing through the final stages of something for a lot of the signs so far. So we have the world followed by the Ace of Swords. We have the Four of Cups followed by the Queen of Wands, and from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy, guidance, focus is the Knight of Pentacles. Aquarius, well, I feel like for some of you, well, actually for most, if not all of you, there's some kind of pretty significant chapter of your life ending, coming to an end, or you're thinking that it's time to bring a pretty significant something in your life to an end. This could be job, work, career, front of a long-standing project. It could be relationship too, although like a personal relationship or an emotional relationship or a romance relationship, although I'm not feeling that quite so much. It feels like for a lot of you, it's more job, work, career, projects, or something that you've been doing for some time. Again, it could be a relationship, personal relationship, or romantic relationship. I'm just not getting that. Because we have the world and the Ace of Swords. So the world is that card of completion, and in the tarot tends to represent cycles ending, and we're kind of always beginning and ending cycles, but the world represents kind of a major completion energy. So, you know, all of the cycles in this particular part of your life have come to a close, or you're thinking that it's time, you know, to be done with a fairly significant thing that you've been contributing to in your life or working at in your life, because the world represents reaching the top of the world, the top of a mountain. And while there is a variety of mountains that we often have to scale in life, the world represents finally reaching the top of one that's been very significant to you. It's the last major arcana card in the tarot. The first one is the Fool. That's the first major arcana card, and he has the 0 at the top of his card, and all of the cards after the Fool represent the Fool's journey through life and how we grow, learn, change, and evolve until we get to the very last major arcana card, reaching the top of the world, the top of the mountain. Major chapter completion, major ending in your life, a completion of your life. For some of you, this is coming, and I feel like there's a new offer and opportunity coming in too, with your overall energy being the Knight of Pentacles. We'll get that in a minute. So what clarifies the world is the Ace of Swords. So swords is air energy, and in the tarot, this is the energy of what goes on between our ears. It's mental, cerebral, intellectual, psychological energy. It's about our belief systems, what we believe about things, how we see things, our perspectives and perceptions, because that directly affects the way that we relate and communicate with the world and people in the world. It's all about what goes on up in here. Truth, education, enlightenment, etc. Aces represent the number 1, so they always represent the start of something new, a new path, a new beginning, or the opportunity for one. So the Ace of Swords is a new thought, a new idea, your epiphany, the light bulb going off on your head, seeing something from a different perspective or in a fresh new way. Now it clarifies the world. Now for some of you, the story is going to vary. Some of you, there already has been a significant ending. It's just come about, and you're just kind of wrapping up the last few things. You have this new opportunity, very tangible opportunity coming in, that's giving you lots and lots of new ideas, or one perhaps in particular on how to proceed forward in this new offer or opportunity. For some of you, there may not have been a concrete ending just yet, but you may be feeling the energy of this world. For example, in your job, your work, your career path, or maybe looking at retirement, or looking at something that you've been working at in your life that's coming to a close. It could be an issue or a problem or a struggle in your personal life that you've also been putting a lot of effort into, and you have this new idea on what to do moving forward. And an offer or opportunity that may be sparking a new idea or prompting, you to kind of go, I think I'm done with this portion of my life. This portion of my life is wrapping up, and it's been a pretty big, a pretty important, a pretty significant thing in my life. But I think it's time that this needs to come in. There's lots of new, however that completion energy is manifesting in your life, whether it's already begun, you've got practical steps in motion, or you've got this new idea about, it needing to, I think this portion of my life, or this portion of what I've been doing is over with. There's, this new idea energy and new thinking and new perspectives kind of circulating around it. Now at or towards the end of November 2018, we have the Four of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So the Four of Cups is a card that can represent feeling bored, restless, not really enthusiastic or plugged into what you have or what's in front of you or what might be on offer. It's just kind of, feeling that kind of bored, restless. It's, even though what you have looks pretty nice, what's in front of you looks pretty nice, there's a sense of the shine has worn off of something. And it's right next to the world, which the energy of this Four of Cups, for example, if it's job, work, career path, project, it could be that you've been working at it for quite a while and what you have is still nice, but there's a sense that you've done everything that you can do. You've maybe hit a ceiling, and you're feeling like, because it's sitting right next to the world, like it's time for this to be done, that you've accomplished everything that you can accomplish in this situation, in this relationship, in this area of your life, because the world represents that you've reached the top. There isn't anything else to scale in this particular area. And so you may be feeling kind of, not all that enthusiastic or plugged in anymore. And again, you have this concrete offer, tangible offer opportunity coming in. There's these new ideas circulating around it. Now, what clarifies the Four of Cups is the Queen of Wands, which is a very assertive energy, as Queens and Kings represent individuals who have reached the mastery of their suit. They've reached a point of self-discipline and self-control and mastery, and a sense of being balanced, proportionately balanced in the character traits that are inherent to their suit. Wands is fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So this would be somebody who is very dynamic, energetic, go-getter, charismatic, probably easy on the eyes, a good leader, good at delegating, good at sizing up a problem, figuring out the solution, and implementing it. And if that doesn't work, she'll figure it out. She doesn't spend a lot of time sitting and moaning about things, or he. Very assertive, action-oriented, dynamic, fluid, intentional energy. So this could be, for some of you, it could be that are still in the thinking mode of, I think I've done everything I can in this particular situation. I'm really feeling like there isn't anything, even though what I still have is good, there isn't much more that I can do or get here. And what can I do? I think it's time to bring this to a conclusion. And I have these new ideas, or a new idea circulating on how I can get really passionate and energetic and fired up about something again. Some of you, there might be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, who's maybe prompting this new idea, or who is partnering with you in this, or who is inspiring you in some way. Or it could just be you kind of wanting to manifest this energy, or manifesting this new energy. Or it could be, again, a separate person who's bringing this energy in, who's coming across as a very strong fire sign, female or male, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Because your overall energy, Aquarius, is the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy. And in the tarot, this is usually energy that's manifests in some tangible way, often in the tangible, concrete areas of our life, or in other areas of our life in tangible ways. So money, finance, property, work, assets, job, etc. Or the efforts, the tangible efforts that we put into other areas of our life. Knights, they're the bringers, the deliverers of the tarot. They have missions, they have quests. Their whole objective is to go out, accomplish that quest, and bring back the results. So they often represent offers and opportunities, and also the speed at which situations move. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, out of all four of the Knights, is the slowest moving, but he's still a Knight, and Knights still have a fair amount of fast-moving energy attached to them because they're Knights. They're known for being spontaneous and impulsive and charging off on their missions and quests. So while he is the slowest moving of all four, he's, step by step, he's going to cover all the steps. He's not going to skip or cut corners or anything. This is still somebody moving with a fair amount of speed. So offers or opportunities coming in that's tangible or practical in nature. Sometimes this card comes up for a job offer or opportunity, or an actual, sincere, realistic, grounded, earth-focused, tangible, practical offer. For a job or a project, or somebody maybe wanting to partner or help you in some way, or perhaps you have maybe thrown out, feeling like you've done everything you can in whatever situation this is that it's resonating for you. Maybe you've cast down a net, and for example, in terms of job, maybe you've, sent your CV or your resume out, and you're kind of seeing what would come back, and there's a very nice offer or opportunity coming in, whether it's specifically a job offer or some other kind of tangible offer or opportunity that will make a difference for you, because you feel like, or something that you have been doing for some time is pretty much done, and you need to kind of, you're wanting to take this offer or opportunity, or how to manifest this offer or opportunity, so you can regain the sense of feeling, passionate and enthusiastic and really plugged in to what you're doing. Now, this doesn't look like a particularly challenging reading. What I have been starting to do in the last couple of months with general readings is, if a reading looks, particularly maybe a little bit more challenging, at sometimes pulling a few additional cards. But I'm curious to see how this energy kind of continues to play out, particularly if you decide to take this offer opportunity, or you're creating or manifesting this offer opportunity. Juggling. Okay. For why? For wish fulfillment. So For those of you who have an offer or opportunity in front of you, or someone's bringing one to you, or you're manifesting it, it looks like you may be juggling back and forth. In terms of job, this might be, transitioning out of one job and training for another job, or juggling two kind of jobs or two situations or two projects at once. I don't feel like it's going to last too long, but what you're doing it for and towards is wish fulfillment, is the Nine of Cups, which I really like to see. So I'd like to see kind of the progressive flow. It looks like a fair number of the signs so far, and I think I've done 2/3 of them are in the process of a cycle ending or a major chapter of their life ending. And also the world can also again indicate travel too, so travel may be a part of this as well. So Aquarius, that pretty much wraps up your November 2018 mid-month reading. I hope that you found it useful. Again, if any of you are interested in a more personal, tailored just for you one-on-one reading with me, please feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be most happy to work with you and set up a reading as quickly as possible. I do love and romance, of course, relationship compatibility charting, reconciliation potential. I do career, work, and finance, as well as investment readings. And I also offer 6 and 12-month overviews, which take a look at what's coming in all the main areas of your life over a 6 or 12-month period, depending on how far ahead you want to look. And while you can do them at any time of the year, they seem to be quite popular this time of the year, November, December. A lot of people like to order them as we're transitioning towards the end of one year and looking out in anticipation towards the new year and what that might bring. And gift readings as well, which of course are always popular during the holidays. People like to purchase personal readings as gifts for friends, family, and loved ones during the holidays. So a few different options for you to consider. And you can get more information and contact details by clicking, my brain just stopped for a second there, by clicking on the little About button on my YouTube channel's homepage, or clicking on the description bar of the videos I post. So I will see you all again, Aquarius, in a couple of weeks for the December, I can't believe it's December already, the December 2018 general readings. And until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Take care, Aquarius, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.